Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's your girl, K Nicole, and today I'm telling you all the bad news, the good news about living alone in your 20s. What to expect? What are you gonna expect when it comes to money-wise? How can you get yourself into the apartment in the first place? Well, as you probably already know, a lot of apartment complex want you to make a certain type of money, a certain amount. That was more so nowadays than back then. The point is, you do have to make a certain amount above the rent that you're gonna end up paying. You can have a co-signer, which could be your parent. Their income would be considered, but truthfully, you just gotta have it. You gotta have enough of it to be able to pay the rent. Something else that's included is rent, water, trash, light bill, and cable if you have cable. I took cable off. That is an option that you can do. So instead of like cable and Wi-Fi together, you would just have the Wi-Fi, because I don't watch cable like that. Light, obviously you need light. Water, obviously you need water. So all of these are non-negotiable on top of your rent. So this is a big reason why you gotta have it in order to kind of get into an apartment, because every single month, these are your responsibilities, or you're gonna be sitting in an apartment with no light or water. Moving on to cleaning responsibilities. Little do you know how much cleaning you're gonna be doing all the time. I feel like when I was living with my mom, a lot of the cleaning was done for me besides my room. When you have your own apartment, now that messy room is now your messy living room, your messy kitchen, your messy bathroom, your messy closet. Like, it's just a mess everywhere. My bathroom, when I get dressed, like the kitchen, I try to wash dishes as I'm cooking, but sometimes it doesn't work out. We're only human. So cleaning is a big responsibility when you do have your own apartment. If you're able to make a schedule for yourself on being able to clean like twice a week or at night when you get off, being able to separate like mopping duties, sweeping duties, scrubbing that tub, cleaning those baseboards, because my dog sheds like crazy. He has hair all over these baseboards, and I have to plan out a time when I can get on my hands and knees and wipe all these baseboards down so my house doesn't look like a fur ball. One cleaning task that you're probably gonna have to do all the time is dishes. I personally don't like using an inexpensive dishwasher because I don't feel like it's working. You know, it's like a waste of time. So I wash my own dishes, but that also means that I'm gonna have a lot more dishes to wash, especially if I'm meal prepping, which I did last night, and it's just something you can look forward to. Another thing that happens when you're living alone in your 20s, you'll realize that your neighbors are very close to you, especially in an apartment setting. You might get the ones that say hi as you walk by them. You might get the ones that don't say nothing. You might get your neighbors specifically, which mine is really nice. It's kind of nice to get an inside look on other people's lives that live right there. Downfall on that is that I can't sing to the top of my lungs all the time. I can't have music on like at 3 in the morning, mostly out of respect for my neighbors that are so close by. Something that I love personally is the peace and quiet. I did have roommates in the past, but that roommate situation was a nightmare. So being able to live by myself and have that peace, wake up when I want, clean this, do that, go here, go there. I pay for all my gas, I do everything. So I really just have full range of my life instead of walking into like an apartment and having your roommates there, so you just scurry off into your room. I'm able to sit in my living room, cook in my kitchen, just kind of be at peace with knowing that this is my space and I can make it great. I can have fun, I can go to sleep, you know, anything I want to do, this is the space for it. Downfall when it comes to living by yourself in your 20s, it can get kind of lonely, like you're by yourself. My family personally lives like 30 minutes away, and that's the closest person to me. I do have a balcony here, so I take the time to sit out there and journal. But just know that when you do move out, you might get a little lonely, just because if you were surrounded by all these people every freaking day in one house, then you move out and you're into your own apartment, your own space, but it's just you. Last but not least, a great tip I have for you when you move out in your 20s is to get a hold of your mental health. Take the time to journal in the mornings. Because you're living by yourself, being able to check in with yourself and your own mental health benefits you in the long run. You will also be able to track your growth when you first moved in versus nowadays. Just having that alone time with yourself and looking inwards can help in the long run. So that's all that I have for you. Not too many tips on my end. Living alone in your 20s is actually a great experience, and I do recommend everybody to take that time by themselves. Thank you again for watching, y'all. Hopefully you guys take these tips into account. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on the video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.